Yo guys, here's a very controversial one that I wanna talk about a little bit. A lot of people talk about positive self-talk, and how important that is. You speak to yourself positively in a good tone, you hype yourself up and all these things. I believe more in negative self-talk, and I'll explain a little bit why I do. Because positive self-talk is most of the time you reinforcing that you're already good enough. You're good enough. Nothing's wrong. You're great. You're amazing. You're trying your hardest, you know, and all these things. Which is all cool. It's going to make you feel better in the moment. It's going to make you feel like you're enough, like you're doing enough. It's going to give you this positive feeling inside that's going to make you motivated in that moment to start doing shit, which is all cool. However, that motivation won't last. You're telling yourself you're good enough, and when you do exactly that, you have no reason to change. Think about it. You have no fire under your ass. You're telling yourself, I am good enough. You're speaking positively to yourself. Unless you deserve positive self talk because you've achieved amazing things, you should be honest with yourself instead. You shouldn't be sugarcoating shit and talking as if you are good enough, as if you have achieved amazing things because you haven't. So instead, be honest with yourself. Apply some negative self talk. Negative self talk is amazing. It makes you feel shit in the moment, but feeling like shit, feeling pain, is exactly what's going to give you that fire under your ass and keep you motivated all of the time. And a lot of people also say that motivation comes and goes. You need to rely on discipline and blah 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 blah. Sure, that's true. For the most part, that is true. But you can motivate yourself on demand. If you tell yourself you are not good enough, you are a fucking loser, and you start listing out why you're not making enough money, your girl is still working a job, you don't have a network of brothers, you don't have a personal brand, you don't have any of those things that will make your life better, significantly better, right? When you tell yourself you're a loser and why you're a loser, this is going to give you a fire under your ass. And now you're actually going to have a reason to change. You're actually going to have a reason to work hard. That reason is your motivation. The reason people feel like they have to rely on discipline is because they have no reason to work. The reason they have no reason to work is because they tell themselves they're good enough. And if you're good enough, why should you change? There's no reason to change if you're good enough. Everything is already good. It's amazing. No need to change, right? So why should you change? You have no reason to change. If you tell yourself you are a loser because of X, Y, and Z reason, now you have a reason to change. Now you're like, oh shit, I'm not good enough because of XYZ. I need to change. That's your motivation. So I find that negative self talk is far more useful, especially for, I would say, for 99% of people that are unaccomplished. However, you can apply some positive self talk when you've achieved great things in your life, when you've started building a successful business, when you've started making money, when you've acquired freedom, when you can travel the world and live on your own terms, when your girl doesn't have to work anymore, when your mother is retired. Now you can start speaking positively to yourself because you've earned it. Positive self talk should be earned. It shouldn't be just given to you when you're a fucking loser because now you're reinforcing something positive in your mind when you haven't even earned it. I'm not saying walk around and be a negative piece of shit, but I'm saying do not live in fantasy land. Do not live in la la land. You need to live in reality. You need to be honest with yourself. Tell yourself honestly whether you're a loser or a winner. For most of you watching this, you are losers. I consider myself a loser. I'm honest with myself every day. I tell myself I'm not making enough money. I don't have a good enough network. I can't really retire everyone around me as of yet. I need to make more money to be able to make that happen, to make sure None of my siblings, my mother, and no one in my life that I love dearly and deeply have to work ever again. I have things to do. I have things to achieve because I'm a loser. And I tell myself this all of the time. So should you. And it's gonna feel like shit because we like to rationalize our bad choices in life. When we don't do enough, when we're lazy, when we sleep in and we skip work and we binge videos and TV shows and whatever, we like to rationalize in our heads that, hey, at least I'm living a pretty good life, right? At least, I have a good paying job, you know? I have a girlfriend, I have hobbies, I'm mildly entertained from day to day. I have some friends, some day one friends, where I don't really have much in common with these days compared to when we were young, but I guess I still have them. So you start rationalizing that life is good, that life is good enough when you know deep down it really isn't. And this gives you no incentive to change. This gives you no reason to go full force and actually change your life. Because why should you? So, yeah, you can be honest with yourself, feel like shit in the moment, and change your life long term. Or you can lie to yourself, feel good in the moment, short term, but have your life be shit years from now. Not fulfilling and achieving your fullest potential and being stuck. You can make whatever choice you want, but that is essentially what it is. I truly believe talking to yourself negatively, telling yourself you're a fucking loser. It's gonna hurt in the moment. However, you're gonna become a better person as a result of it. So that's it. Do what you will with this information. And as always, guys, I'll see you next time. Cheers.